Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This is a 360-degree camera I've taken on my Insta 360 times 3 camera. And just understand, if you have a smartphone, you can just turn the phone to different directions to get different views. If you have a touch screen, you can use the touch screen to move around. Depends on how much memory your device has. Many people tell me the video is very good. Others tell me it's a little bit splotchy. Um, I think it depends upon the device that you're using. If it has enough memory to handle this much data, 360 degrees all the way around, up and down, is a lot of data. You can use also up in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little icon up there you can use to change the direction of the view. You can stop the video and pan around. You should be able to zoom in and zoom out. There again, depends on your device and how much memory you have available. I'm going to point out a few things around along the way. We were just coming up Ramos Street, and we had passed ABC Hotel back there. Diplomat Hotel, which some of you have stayed in the past, was just after I started. I see they're finally getting people in there, so they're just starting to get, apparently they have just opened up. And we're taking this street up to and across Mango Avenue, also called General Maximum Avenue. Jollibee on the front, they've got them on almost every other corner, a little bit of an exaggeration. Over to, if you take a left here, you go to Fuente Osmeña Circle, Uptown, Cebu City. To the right is Mango Square. It used to be a major entertainment area, and a few bars are starting to come back to that area. So we'll just see what happens in the coming year. Several eating places, food, restaurants. And as we go down this street, we're going to go up to Escario Street, which is a major drive, and we're going to take a right. But anyway, those buildings center left, that is Baseline Residences, condominiums. They've got an older tower there, as well as they're building, I think, 2 more condominium towers. I don't know if they've occupied another one of those new ones. You've also got, just on the back side here, you've got Citadines hotel, kind of a a little bit higher end hotel, and you've got a number of hotels up along here on the right hand side as well. Another one of those busy intersections, and many intersections here have no traffic signals, no stop signs. People just make it work. Somebody sticks their nose out there and waits a while. Got a Bose Coffee on the left here, on the bottom level of Baseline Residences. And if you take a left at this corner up here, you've got the other Baseline New Residences and Citadines, as well as a Robinson's grocery store, new Robinson's grocery store down here. And you've got that building just to the left there that used to be called Premier City Suites, got a different name, hotel. First hotel I stayed in. And yes, we use oncoming lanes all the time. Motorbikes do anyway. Sometimes cars do. And when you hear the term "share the road," literally, they mean share the road. And it will drive you nuts if you're used to having rules and everybody following the rules. Driving here in Cebu City, much of the Philippines, will drive you nuts. Another intersection with no traffic signals, and this road here, it should be a 4-lane road, but there wasn't a lot of planning. No one knew it was going to be that busy when they put it in, and it's a lot of buildings to move by out if you want to widen these roads. One of the problems with Cebu City is traffic, of course. If you take a left at this Escario, takes you down towards the capital, Cebu province capital, and off over towards Guadalupe. And anyway, we're gonna, and there again, you can move the camera around, get different views. You can stop the video, move the camera around. older condominiums over to the left. Originally it was going to be 3 towers, but they've only built 2. The manager told me, no, we didn't build the 3rd one because we haven't sold all the units in the first 2 towers yet. Escario Street is kind of interesting. You've got a couple little strip mall type places. You've got a number of pension houses, which is a hotel basically. Strip malls, restaurants, number of things going on here. You got Vibo Center just to the left here, a number of restaurants and other establishments in there. Just right here off to the left, that's where that is. We're going to drive through the Cebu Business Park area where Ayala Mall is. You get take a look at some of the buildings. Lots of condominiums in there. And this rider, this hobble I'm on, took a little different route than I would have taken, but we agreed on a price going over, so no big deal. I don't care if he goes out of the way at all. But anyway, off to the right, you've got a couple of condominiums. Straight ahead, you've got a number of hotels as well as we get closer and closer to the Ayala Mall Cebu Business District. I get a number of people asking me for recommendations for hotels here or there, close to IT Park, close to Ayala Mall or another mall. And the best thing to do is to get online to the various sites, booking sites, and you can nail it down to a location. You can look at prices, and there again, I've had people get upset because I don't give prices for hotels out there, and it's because price for a hotel can change daily and weekly as promos come in, different events. You've got Golden Plaza there to the right, hotel. I'm not sure if that's opened back up yet or not. I've walked many of these streets many times over the years. I've been in the Cebu City area for a little over 7 years now, 3 different trips. And I'm really surprised at all the changes that I've seen, the new condominiums that have gone up, new restaurants, restaurants that had been around forever, gone out of business because of the government lockdowns for virtually 3 years, tourist lockdowns, travel lockdowns, and a lot of the big companies really downsized big times, cut a lot of employees. A lot of those employees went back to their provinces, and a lot of them have not returned back here. But we are in the high season here in the Philippines. A lot of people from the cold climates come to places like this. Thailand, which has opened up, and if you take a right up here, you would go into, you've got the Quest Hotel, you've got Mandarin Hotel, another very busy intersection here with no traffic. Sometimes they have a traffic enforcer, a person standing out there trying to direct traffic, but usually not. And we're going through going into and around the Cebu Business District here, Cebu Business Park, and a lot of big buildings, banks, corporate centers. There are a number of call centers down in this area. Number of some of these buildings that you'll see are condominiums. JRC Visa Consultancy is just in this particular building just to the right. I believe it's Union Bank now. It used to be called Citibank. I did a previous video about the annual report that many foreigners have to do. Tourist visa holders do not have to do it. SRV holders do not have to do it. But just about everybody else has to do an annual report in the first 60 days of every year. You have to show up in person and do that annual report. I use JRC Visa Consultancy and Immigration Services. I've done a number of interviews with him. And in fact, I was over there last night for a meeting, and he's going to do my annual report. I don't have to show up because I'm over 60 years of age, so I can use an agent like that, and it costs very little, and worth it for me not to have to go do all of that legwork and show up and wait in line. Ayala Mall is just to the right there, and we're turning on Cabahug Street. If you're pointed the camera again, the direction that we're going, that tall building to center right is the Taft Eastgate condominium. Eventually it's going to be several towers. It was delayed for a while, but now it's going up very rapidly. It is not occupied. They do have some retail shops open on the first or second floor. I've done a video of their model units many years ago, and probably get over there and do one again. Landers, which is kind of like a Costco around the world, just to the left, convenient to that. You got a S&R pizza place up here on the corner. Before the light, coffee shop on the corner, very convenient to Ayala Mall, within walking distance for most people. You Cabahug Street up here can get very busy, especially coming back this other direction towards Ayala Mall, especially later in the afternoon. Anyway, I'm meeting a friend, a Filipina industrial engineer who now working in Vietnam. She used to own the Travelers Restaurant Bar in J Center Mall, and all J Center Mall is being bought out by SM. And they're pretty much shutting down almost everything in there, I think. Maybe not the grocery store, and remodeling the whole place. So immigration office that used to be there is now in Robinson's Galleria Mall, which is between SM Mall in Cebu City and the downtown area. It is not in the Robinson's Malls on Fuentios Mina Circle. Icon Disco just to the left here, and this is going over towards Mandawi City. Anyway, Castle Peak Restaurant up here on the right. So I'm going to get off up here and meet my friend for a burger or something. Lunch there. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out my other videos. I've done many cost of living videos, condominium videos, subdivision videos. See you next time.